Guys, so today is March 24th. A lot going on in the world. We're all in the same boat. A lot of us are home now. I have 5 in the house, plus the kitties. And since my last surgery, I hadn't been out a lot, so there wasn't really much to vlog. But I did film some snippets of moments that have occurred in the house. And instead of waiting for the end of March to put my meals in recap, I think I'm just going to string them by week with some of the little snippets of footage that I was able to catch of day life. So a lot more cooking. I think I have some lunches in there, maybe some breakfasts. So some of it's vlog-like and then some of it's just the meals, but I'm going to start putting them together for you guys to watch. Tonight's dinner, I'm making lasagna. I did find some lasagna noodles out there. We have some leftover meat sauce, so I'm going to throw that together for tonight's dinner. And yeah, and that's it. Guys, dinner tonight is my David Rocco pizza. Love that guy. It's been a while since I made homemade pizza at home in my bread machine. So we're doing that tonight. Oh no! Look at that. What the? Not happy. First my deep dish my deep dish baker, covered deep dish baker, and now one of my bar pans that I've had forever is broken. This is a sad, sad day in my house. I don't even know how that happened. Should I still make the pizza? I guess I should. Oh my goodness. And they are done. I don't know what happened this time. The dough came out different. I'm not sure what happened. I did put some fresh mozzarella on and shredded mozz because I had fresh mozz and I didn't want it to go bad, and I didn't know if anyone was going to eat it anytime soon. So now it's in the pizza, and then I cut up some lettuce and tomatoes, and I got those big mammoth jars of ranch dressing. So a lot of salads in our future. And that is dinner. I gotta cut it up. Look, even though the pan was broken, I still cooked the pizza. I think I might hold on to it until I replace it and just have to be careful of what I make in it. Oh my God. There it is. Pizza. You know what? It's pizza. It's still going to be good. But I don't know why the dough came out different. This time it's like a thin crust. But that is dinner tonight. Go figure, she likes hockey too. For dinner tonight, I have a half of a Costco chicken. So I'm going to pull all that meat off, and then I'm going to add it to pasta, and I have a bag of veggie blend. Probably Alfredo. And that's dinner tonight. So I decided to do olive vodka sauce. Well, non-vodka olive vodka sauce instead of Alfredo because I didn't have enough heavy cream. So that's going on the shopping list. And this time, I always do the olive vodka sauce with onions. But we went to Buca di Beppo last weekend, and they actually added garlic to their olive vodka sauce. So the boys really enjoyed it, so I'm adding garlic as well. And right now I have the pasta cooking, and it's almost done, so I just threw in the veggie blend for the last minute to 2 minutes. Then I'm going to drain it. I added the garlic and the onions to the butter. I'm going to add a little bit of salt with my drink, my pink Himalayan sea salt. Maybe a little more. That was a teeny tiny pinch. There you go. I gotta cut that chicken up. And then I'm gonna add this. Oh, I opened them, but need 2 hands. I added the tomato sauce, 2 cans. I usually use organic from Costco, but they don't have it. They had contadina. And then I'll add, I have about a little less than half, but that's fine. With a heavy cream. I have to cut the chicken. I'm going to cut up the chicken and add it to the sauce while it's hot. So it heats up. And then I'll add the pasta. I usually do this dish with either cheese sauce or Alfredo. Not so much with the alla vodka. The non-vodka alla vodka. Yep. And let that heat up. So I added the chicken. And that's heating up. And then I gotta add the pasta and dinner's done. So we got these rolls on clearance at Walmart today. They were like $1.90, so $2. Even cheaper, $1.66 for this whole big bag. Really nice. So I'm just gonna put them on the table with butter. One pot dish. Yummy. There's dinner plated. The bread with butter, and I got some Parmesan cheese out, and that's dinner tonight. I should have made a salad. That would have been even better.
No.
So tonight's dinner is garlicky pork bites. This is the second package of the pork tenderloins from Costco. I did want to do something different with it, like pork cutlets or something, but I don't have breadcrumbs. Yeah, very limited to my shopping days now. So I do have leftover rice and beans. So I have that heating up. They were frozen in Ziploc bags, so I have it heating up in the oven, and I figure just a quick thing to do. We do have a friend coming over, so I figured quick thing to do was the garlicky pork bites again. This time I'm doing it with the ghee. I forgot I bought ghee, so I got ghee in there heating up. And then I just have to look for a vegetable. I do have some leftover Brussels sprouts, so I think I might steam those, but that's not the family favorite. That's my favorite. So I will probably, I think I also have some green beans. So I'll make it with green beans. I was trying to do this while I was talking to you. I'll do this. So I'll make it with green beans. I think I have some peas left too. So I got to see what vegetables I have, and I definitely have to put together a list for shopping at Costco. Because my last Costco haul really wasn't like long-term haul, you know what I'm saying? And for dessert, I think I'm going to make this almond flour chocolate chip cookie baking mix. So it's gluten-free. I bought this from Trader Joe's. And I heard good things about it, so I really would like to try it. So I'm going to make that. And Matthew, the non-chocolate lover, has some non-chocolate options for himself. So that'll be dessert tonight. Yeah, and there it is plated. Yeah, we do have company over. But there, and that's my plate with the Brussels sprouts. So I'm making those cookies. Not a lot of chocolate chips. I might have to add some more. I could tell by how much batter this makes. With this household, I should have bought like 2 or 3 boxes because I don't know if this is gonna. Everyone gets one, I think. So that's how many they made. I didn't add extra chocolate chips because knowing me, that'll mess up the whole recipe because I don't bake well. Bake at 350, but in my house it's 345. And then they go. You can definitely smell the almond from the almond flour, and I love almonds and chocolate. So I will probably enjoy them. I'm not sure how the boys will. And I tasted the batter, and it's not very sweet, but then again, I like it not that sweet. But I don't know if the boys will. We'll find out. Ooh, look at that. I broke 2 of them. Ay, Dios mío. That's why I don't bake. I tasted the broken pieces. They're actually really good. Wow. I heard they were really good. Katie Hesby mentioned they were good, and someone else mentioned it. I could taste the almond, and I love almond flavor. So these are actually, I mean, they taste like, no, they taste a little modified chocolate chip cookie with almond. And for Matthew, the non-chocolate lover, we're going to try the kunefi. There it is. And then you're supposed to pour this packet of syrup all over it. And then flip it on a plate and put some crushed pistachios. So there's my plate. There's the crushed pistachios. But I don't know if he wants the pistachios, but I'll ask him. Can you hear that?
Do you hear it, Mr. Krabs?
Sizzling. So there's the kunefi. So Matthew saved me a little piece. He didn't want the pistachios, so I'm just going to save those because I like pistachios. I'll put it on a salad or something. I don't want to open it for this little piece. Very flaky. Wow. That's interesting. It's actually really good. Different. And then the sugar syrup gives it that sweetness. Wow. I like it. So it is a beautiful day today in the neighborhood. Words of Mr. Rogers. And me and John started cleaning out the garden beds. So I planted arugula seeds and sugar snap peas and snow peas and green beans. And John made a sandwich. He used the rest of my salsa chicken on an onion roll with cheddar. That should be interesting. And then I am having some of that, I think, chicken tortilla soup from Costco. And I added more corn tortillas. And I dolloped some of the guacamole from Costco. Oh my God. So I finally tried it. This is the second half of one of the containers, but I did try it before. So good. So good. Reminds me of white chicken chili. White chicken chili the way it's supposed to taste, not the way mine came out. So I think I'm a fan. Liking it. I wish they had other kind of soups, like maybe minestrone or chicken noodle or chicken Thai. Because the other soups that they had there were king crab, corn chowder, lobster bisque. I'm allergic to shellfish. And then the other one other than this one that I can eat was cheddar and broccoli. And I don't know, cheese for soup just doesn't appetize me. If I were to buy something like that, I would probably cook with it and like add it to rice or pasta or something like that. I just don't know about cheese soup, as much as I love cheese. So tonight's dinner is tacos. We haven't had those in a long time. So my own taco seasoning blend. I got some romaine lettuce and tomatoes for the toppings and cheese. And there's my little condiment bar. Look how pretty. I should use this tray more often. And there's the taco meat, nice and simmering. And there it is plated. I like the hard shells, and the boys are eating it in the soft shells. And what's tacos without guacamole? I got to put that on the list. We got some sour cream and there's the soft tortillas for the boys. That's mine. You. And you. What are you doing? Oh my God, they're like toddlers. Jeez. The other day, the boys took me to Walmart. We just got like computer ink and paper, and John wanted, what did he want? Oh, mouthwash. Yeah, so just some tchotchkes. Sean ended up getting slippers. But I did find, oh no, this was Target. Sorry, that was Target. But I did find these things, fruit and chia. Because you know me, I'm not a breakfast person, and everything is oranges right now, and I'm not a fan. You know, what's in season. But I thought it was really interesting. Chia has a lot of fiber and protein. And some of these flavor combinations, this one I wasn't a fan of. Okay. Excuse me. So, but they have some nice flavor combinations. So they did have chia and the oats. You know, as much as I want to like oatmeal. Wow. As much as I want to like oatmeal, I just don't. I keep trying. I do like that overnight oats, the cold oatmeal. I don't mind that. But the oatmeal does bring my sugar really high. Like, it has to be just a little bit of oats. So, I did try this one. This one was not my favorite. This was the only oats one I bought. But I did love the flavor combinations of a lot of the chia ones. So I have tried them. I do like them. This is going to be my breakfast of choice when I don't have seasonal fruit. This one I really did like, the pear and the blackberry chia. Really, really good. And then this one, which I'm going to try today. No, I did try them all. Sorry. This one is like cherry and apple. That one was good too. So I do want to start making more. Like, I was watching Asia Dang. She's a YouTuber. She made an overnight chia. Coconut milk, almond milk, chia, vanilla, and then she added fruit and jelly and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? That's kind of like what this is. And if I can make my own, that'd be great. Use some frozen fruit. So, the little things that excite me. And that excited me. So, today I'm making banana chocolate chip power protein muffins for the boys for breakfasts. Because I have a lot of frozen bananas. So there it is in my sprayed tins, $3.45, but $3.50 on everyone else's oven. And in they go. These things really are good. I mean, they smell delicious, but they're tasty. So dinner tonight is fish sticks from Costco. First time in a long time that I bought them. And then we have leftover mac and cheese, but Sean wants leftover angel hair, and that has butter and Parmesan. And then green beans in the micro steamer, and that's dinner tonight. There it is, mac and cheese, fish sticks, and green beans. And there's John's plate with the mac and cheese. And that was the one with the evaporated milk. And there's Sean's with the angel hair. And that's dinner tonight. So I am going to make the overnight chia that I found on Asia Dang's video with her morning routine, which I'll link below. Because I really, really did enjoy that chia and fruit. Not a huge fan of the oatmeal. So she did 3 tablespoons, which I'm just going to use this, of chia seeds. That was pretty much all I had in that bag. I do have another bag that I got from Trader Joe's. And then she added 3/4 of a cup to a cup of either almond milk or coconut milk. So I have almond. Pour that in. Oop. And that's about all I have left too. 1 cup. And the addition I'm going to add is maca. So maca is, it says that it helps to balance your hormones. So when I read that, I started adding it to my protein shakes, although I don't drink them all the time. I should really drink more. So I'm going to add that. Yeah, I thought I was filming it. So I put it in. It has like a carob smell of it. Anyone who has smelled or knows about carob back in the 70s, that fake chocolate alternative, that's what it reminds me of. But then she added 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So the maca is an addition that I added. So I guess that's like a chia pudding. And then because I like it sweet, I'm going to add like half a dropper full of stevia. And then she says to mix it up. And then when you cover it, shake it up. So let me get a cover. Got my drawer here. My mason jar covers. There we go. And she says, shake it, shake it, shake it. And then she said, put it in the refrigerator overnight. So now tomorrow for breakfast, she adds some jam and some fresh fruit. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add some fruit. I have frozen fruit. Maybe I'll add that and let it sit there so that the frozen fruit isn't so frozen. But I'll play with it. So let's put it in the refrigerator. There you go. And I'm giving that a try tomorrow. So it's March 13th, Friday the 13th. I haven't eaten yet. That is a long intermittent fasting for me, but I didn't sleep too well last night. Oh, where is there it is. I didn't sleep too well last night, so I actually woke up really late, did yoga, answered a couple of emails and phone calls. So let's see how this is going. Interesting. So I guess this is like what? Chia seed pudding. So I did the vanilla and the stevia. Almond milk. Let me taste it before I put fruit. I wish some of my bananas were ripe. Are they? Oh, you know what? I might be able to use some bananas. Okay. I could do like banana and cinnamon. Let's give this a try. Taste of vanilla. Could use a little more stevia. A little more sweetness. I'm going to put some. It's good. Like I said, I like this way better than the oatmeal. I'm going to chop up some banana. I think I'm going to put some almonds in it. And cinnamon. A little more stevia too. This one still has a little green to it, but I'm going to chop it up nonetheless. And I think I'm going to add some honey instead. I have local honey allergy seasons coming up. And I get the seasonal allergies. So I'm going to put a little honey instead. Nothing like honey to sweeten it up, help with allergies. Also helps with like if you have a cough or sore throat. I always give my boys honey when they have a cough. And just a little bit more. And it always helps during the night. Oh no, where am I going to put the spoon? Ugh. And I have my organic Ceylon cinnamon. Mess. Now for some slivered almonds for more protein. So quinoa has lots of fiber and protein. Oh, that's not even quinoa. Sorry, chia. Got my grains confused. Looks like quinoa now that it's all puffed up. So chia is high in fiber, high in protein, high in omega-3s, which is very good for you. Our society has too much omega-6s and omega-9s because of all the fried food that we eat. So chia seeds, they said, was it the Aztec or the Inca, something Mayan? They used to take a big spoonful of chia and gave them all the power and the protein and the energy they needed to fight battles. I don't remember where I heard that, but I heard it somewhere. And it's a sustainable protein. It's a full protein, complete with the 20 amino acids. So chia is a very good source of protein, especially for vegans. And then almond milk, and then almonds, more protein. And cinnamon is good for the blood sugar. And then the bananas and the honey give you some carbs to start your day. And of course, bananas full of potassium. Let's give this a try. Oh, I don't want to get it on the phone. It's good. Oh, I like it. I do like it. I think I'm going to do this more often for myself. And Asia Dang also said almond milk or coconut milk. So I'm going to try it with coconut milk too. Very tasty. So I'm going to finish that. I have to make myself another drink. It won't be another green tea Hawaii. I already did my Kona mocha with my fiber. But I wanted to show you my 20 minutes that I did in here. Cleaned all that crap out. Saw that we need more cashews. I always buy and then just refill that bucket. But this area with those 8 Ritz crackers and boxes of stuff that I noticed no one was eating, threw them out. Then I made a little basket of grab stuff. They really, really like this, the honey and oats. And there was a big box here, big box, and half of it was empty. So I put the rest in there. And I think there's some Kind bars. Yeah, here they are. Well, Costco Kind bars. And they, John and Sean really like these. So there's only like 3 left. So I got to put that on the list. And then I did see that I had some yogurts. The Go-Gurts. So, yeah. And then we had Halloween candy in here. So I threw that out. And then some bread that I found that got moldy. And then the other bread I put in the refrigerator. And then this one we have some wraps. So my next order of business, my next 20 minutes, I want to go through this stuff here what's good and what's not good. What do I use? What do I don't use? I already went through my pastas, and I also have to go through this side with cans, but I also have to go through my herbs because I don't know what's what. And then that's the baking stuff. And then we have baggies and aluminum foil and stuff. And then maybe I'll have Sean pick one of these desserts because I buy boxes of desserts and don't make them. So, I don't know if I told you. Yes, the almond chocolate chip gluten-free muffins cookies from Trader Joe's was really good. I would definitely buy it again. Haven't gotten to try this yet, but Matthew wanted to try it, but he's not here. He's in Canada. So I'll have Sean pick something else. Maybe this fudgy chocolate quinoa that I have not made yet. What's this? And this is, oh, the pumpkin squares. I got this from Williams-Sonoma. Ah, yes, we got choices. So this was good, but I only put half a banana, and I think it needed more banana for me. And I wish the banana was a little more ripe. So that was where it failed, a little slightly. And then I think I like the sweetness of the honey better than the stevia. Although I love stevia and other things, I think the sweetness of the honey makes it better for my palate. But it was good. It was really good. And I definitely want to play with this in my breakfast future. And we're back to the lasagna. So today's sauce, I'm going to add garlic this time. Garlic is very healthy for the immune system. And they obviously for fighting colds and flu. So this is no better time to use than to use fresh garlic like now. But this is my last three. I don't even know if this one's good. These are my last three, so they were on the shopping list. And I'm going to add some of the garlic oil as well. So give it a little garlicky flavor to the sauce. I don't think I've ever done that, so I'm going to give that a try. My carrots and my Nina. That smells so good. I just want to eat carrots, onions, and garlic right now. Tomatoes are in. Then I'll puree it when the carrots get nice and soft with the onions. So I'm making a bechamel sauce because I don't have ricotta cheese. So I used about 2.5 tablespoons of butter. And then I put in equal amounts of flour, so just like a little scoop. Actually, I use that, my spoon. And then you cook that up. You cook the flour down just so that it cooks a little bit. And then you add milk and you let it thicken. So that's replacing the ricotta and the lasagna. I have my meat sauce that I had left over from the other night. So that's heating up a little bit. And then my sauce is ready over there. Yeah, trying to get this early because lasagna does take a while. And it cuts better when you let it sit there a little bit. So I want it to have enough time to rest. Also going to make a garlic herb beer bread tonight. So this is the Trader Joe's mix. It only comes out in the winter. I wish they had it all year round. $2.99. I have bought beer bread mixes for $8. I've seen them. That's pretty much the cheapest. If you find them, literally just a can of beer and a light beer so you don't taste it. You know, you don't want to put Guinness in there. I mean, unless you like that. And then melted butter. But I'm also going to add some garlic powder and some Italian herbs to it. So it's garlicky. Yep, $2.99. Awesome. So I'm going to do that. And here are my noodles. This time I read it correctly. No boiling. So this is the first time I'm trying this brand. This was what was left over in Sprouts. Everything else was gone. So I'm going to do that. And that's going to be lasagna. So it's getting thick. I'm gonna try to get it a little thicker. Oh, a little lumpy too. Oopsie, oopsie. Nice. I should have used a whisk. But yep, that's a milk sauce, a bechamel. Add a little bit of salt, just like a quarter of a teaspoon. Look how thick that is. It almost looks like cream cheese frosting. So there's my layer of sauce, layer of pasta. These are fun looking. Look how cute. Okay. I'm gonna need 2 hands, but I'm gonna do my layer of cheese. And there's a layer of bechamel with some mozzarella. Next layer of pasta. My meat sauce layer, and that was all of it. I wasn't going to be able to do 2 layers of meat sauce, so this one has 1 layer. And now I have to put the lasagna noodles. And there's the lasagna layer. I'm telling you, when you break these things, sharp pieces go flying. I think she found one. I hope she didn't eat it. Last layer of the bechamel with mozzarella. And the last layer of noodles. So I had 3 boxes. So I didn't open all of them. So I still have one with most of this. So I have enough to make another lasagna. And now we just do sauce and cheese. Here's the last layer. I put a whole bunch of sauce because we like it saucy. And I put some more mozzarella cheese. I'm going to cover it with aluminum foil. And I have my oven going up to 350. In our oven, it's 345. Because that's the temperature that the beer bread gets cooked at. So, and that gets cooked for almost like 50 minutes. So I don't need the 2 different temperatures, you know what I'm saying? So this is going to cook at 350, 345 with the bread. Now for the beer bread, I have my buttered loaf. And this is what John has in the refrigerator, Modelo. So it's a light tasting beer. I melted about 3 tablespoons of butter. And I just put the, look at that, one hand. And just put the mix and add the beer. So they said you can make this bread with other seltzery type of, I guess, beverages, but I don't know how other tastes would be. Okay, I also like to add my garlic powder. Sorry if I just made you dizzy. So let's just sprinkle in some of that, which I probably should have done before I added the beer. Garlic. Then I'm going to add some Italian seasoning too. Oh, that I need 2 hands for. There you go. So now it's a garlic herby beer bread. Then you just got to mix this completely throughout so it's all incorporated, and then you add it to your buttered loaf pan. Forgot the butter. There's the butter. Now mix it, mix it, mix it. Ay, ay, ay. There it is. So I know there's been different recipes. I've seen recipes where you mix the melted butter inside, and then I've seen recipes where you just make like a little divot and then pour the melted butter on top before you bake, so it just soaks in from the top. But I like mixing it in. And then it's getting cooked for about 50 minutes at 350. 345 in my oven, and it's so nice because the bread comes out crispy on the outside and it has this sweetness to it. I guess that the beer adds to it. I don't drink beer, but I like beer bread. So it's done. There's the beer bread with a nice crunch to the top. Lasagna. I made some Brussels sprouts for me. And nuking some broccoli for the boys. There it is plated. Yeah, mine's gonna have the Brussels sprouts, but that's Sean's.
Can I
That's
slap?
dinner
Can I
tonight.
slap the lasagna?
No, don't slap the lasagna.
It's mine.
Aw.